Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the new session of biology. Today, we'll start with Chapter 5 Origin and Evolution of Life. Talking about origin or evolution. Origin of life is called protobiogenesis. The living matter shows attributes or characters like responsiveness, growth, metabolism, energy transformations, and reproduction. As far as origin of life is considered, it has remained an enigma for intellectuals at all times, despite of advancements in various fields like biochemistry, astrobiology, geography, molecular biology, etc. Scientists are unable to ascertain the truth. Various theories and hypotheses have been proposed to find the probable answer to this question. Today we'll start with some theories of origin and evolution of life. First theory is theory of special creation. Theory of special creation is the oldest theory and is based on religious belief without any scientific proof. It states that all living organisms are created by a supernatural power. Next theory is cosmozoic theory. It is also called as theory of panspermia. This theory advocates that life did not arise on the planet Earth. According to this theory, the life have descended to the Earth from other planets in the form of spores or microorganisms called cosmozoa or panspermia. Recently, NASA has reported fossils of bacteria-like organisms on a piece of Martian rock recovered from Antarctica. Next theory is theory of spontaneous generation. It is also called as abiogenesis. According to this theory, life originated from non-living materials spontaneously. This theory was disapproved by Louis Pasteur. Next theory is theory of biogenesis. According to this theory, living organisms are always produced from pre-existing living forms by a process called reproduction. Theory of biogenesis, however, could not explain origin of first life on earth, but could explain only the continuity of life. Now, chemical evolution of life or self-assembly theory of origin of life. According to this theory, life originated on earth by combinations of several chemicals through constant chemical reactions over a long period of time. This theory is also called self-assembly theory of origin of life or biochemical origin of life. This theory was first formulated by Haeckel, but later developed by the Russian scientist Alexander I. Oparin and British biologist J.B.S. Haldane. The process of chemical evolution can be divided into following steps. origin of Earth and primitive atmosphere. The origin of universe was explained by the Big Bang theory of Georges Lemaitre. According to this theory, the universe originated about 20 billion years ago by a huge titanic explosion. And this huge explosion is called Big Bang. As the universe expanded, the temperature decreased and various galaxies of solid objects were formed. Milky Way is one such galaxy, of which our solar system is one small part. Earth is one of the planets of the solar system and originated about 4.6 billion years ago. When formed, it was a rotating cloud of hot gases and cosmic dust called nebula. The condensation and cooling resulted in stratification, with heavier elements like nickel and iron passing to the core, and lighter ones like helium, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, carbon, etc. remaining on the surface. They formed the atmosphere of the Earth. The primitive atmosphere of the Earth was quite different from the present one, and it was of a reducing type, devoid of free oxygen. Formation of ammonia, water, and methane. Primitive atmosphere was very hot. As it slowly cooled, the lighter elements started to react with each other. The early atmosphere was rich in hydrogen, carbon, nitrogen, and sulfur, of which hydrogen being more active, hydrogen reacted with other elements to form chemicals on Earth like ammonia, methane, water, and hydrogen sulfide. Formation of simple organic molecules. As temperature of the Earth decreased, steam condensed into water that resulted in heavy rainfall, and the Earth gradually cooled. Rainwater got accumulated on the land to form rivers, streams, lakes, seas, and oceans. The atmosphere then did not contain ozone layer, and thus UV radiations reached the surface of Earth directly. Due to these ultraviolet radiations, lightning, and volcanic eruptions, early molecules of hydrocarbons, ammonia, methane, and water underwent reactions like condensation, polymerization, oxidation, and reduction. These reactions resulted in formation of simple molecules like monosaccharides, amino acids, purines, fatty acids, etc. All these simple organic molecules accumulated at the bottom of water bodies. Haldane described it as hot dilute soup or primitive broth. Formation of complex organic molecules. The primitive broth was neutral and free from oxygen. Polymerization took place and simple organic molecules aggregated to form new complex organic molecules like polysaccharides, fats, proteins, nucleosides, and nucleotides. Polymerization of amino acids form protoproteins, which later formed proteins. Formation of protein molecule is considered as landmark of origin of life. Proteins accelerate the rate of other chemical reactions. Formation of nucleic acids. Nucleotides may have been formed by the reaction between phosphoric acid, sugar, and nitrogen bases. Number of nucleotides join together to form nucleic acids. Nucleic acids acquired self-replicating ability, which is the fundamental property of living form. Formation of protobions or procells. Nucleic acid along with inorganic and organic molecules formed the first form of life called protobions. Protobions are the prebiotic chemical aggregates having some properties of living system. Conservates are colloidal aggregations of hydrophobic proteins and lipids. Conservates grew in size by taking up material from surrounding aqueous medium. As they grew, they became thermodynamically unstable and split into smaller units, comparable to daughter cells of budding organisms. The microspheres are proteinoids formed from colloidal hydrophilic complexes surrounded by water molecules. Conservates and microspheres were non-living colloidal aggregations of lipids and proteinoids respectively. These bodies may have outer double membrane like primitive cell. Diffusion and osmosis may have occurred across the membrane. They were more stable than conservates. They had some basic properties of living cells such as growth and diffusion. These colloidal aggregations turned into first primitive living system called eubiont or protocells. Formation of first cell. An RNA or DNA system developed within protocells. They look like bacteria or viruses. The first cell was anaerobic, heterotrophic, and obtained energy by chemoheterotrophic processes. Urey and Miller's experiment. Stanley Miller and his teacher Urey provided the first experimental evidence in support of chemical evolution theory of operine. They designed a glass apparatus called spark discharge apparatus. The apparatus was first sterilized and evacuated. Methane, ammonia, and hydrogen gases were pumped in the proportion of 1:2:2 into the glass chamber. A tube carrying water vapor was also connected to the chamber. Lightning effect was mimicked by electric discharge carbon arc spark in the chamber. Process of evaporation and precipitation was also simulated by the use of heating mantle and condenser respectively. The mixture of methane, ammonia, water was exposed continuously to the electric discharge for several days, causing the gases to interact, after which these were condensed. The liquid collected in the U-tube turned brown. Chemical analysis of this liquid reported the presence of simple organic compound. This experiment strongly supports that the simple molecules present in the Earth's early atmosphere combined to form the organic building blocks of life. I hope you understood the topic. Let's stop here. We'll continue in the next video. Till then, take care of yourselves. Thank you.